How to make a Canva logo design tutorial 2024. In this video, we're going to be talking about Canva and how we're going to be making a logo with it in the easiest and most simplest way, and how we're going to be designing it in the most efficient way possible. So to start things off, what we are going to be doing is we're going to come over to canva.com. Now, once we're in a canva.com, we're going to be creating an account if you don't have one. The account creation process is pretty simple. Just add an email, create a password, and you are good to go. So once we're set and onboarded into our Canva dashboard, from here, what we're going to be doing is we're going to go over to create a design. From here, we're going to search up logo, and it's going to give us the logo template. Now, once our logo template opens up over here, we could do two things. Now, we could either choose the templates that Canva gives us. So, you have tons and tons of templates over here, and we can choose from many of them. Okay. They're all up for use. It's totally easy. It's totally simple. So let's say I choose to create something over this template. All right. Now it's a pretty neat, chic, and good looking template, and it gives you a lot of privileges to design over it as well. So let's say I want to go ahead and first of all change the background color. So let's change it to let's go with a darker scheme over here. Yeah, let's go with a darker orange, shall we? So there we go. That's the color I want. Now, according to that color, I'm going to be changing the other colors inside the design as well. So let's say I want to go with dark greens, okay? So, just like this, you could change the whole style of your previous template logos. And it's pretty fun to, mess around with designs because it gives you a good and decent idea of how other designs, will actually work with your Canva. So, once we've changed the style of most of the designs, we're simply going to go ahead and change the textings. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a yellow color. And we're also going to change the font because I'm not a big fan of it. So I'm going to change it to this. And then we actually have the text line over here, which I'm going to turn dark. And again, the font, not a big fan. I'm going to go ahead and give it some, little chic touch. So let's go ahead with Montserrat. That'll look pretty cool. Now, once we've changed the whole design scheme of things, you're also going to make sure that it's not too overpowering for the design. We have the logo over here. I'm going to change the style of that. So let's go ahead and give it a green color. And then you finally have the frame. Now the framing color is also something you can change if you want to, but for that you will need to have to change the whole frame in itself, just like that, get my point? So once we have gone through with all the necessary stuff, just like this, we changed the whole logo. Now this is obviously working along with a template. Now let's say you don't want to work along with a template. In that case, what will we do? In that case, I'm going to delete all of this, and obviously this is going to be totally white, and this is how the design will be. Now, let's say, for example, I have a car business, and I want to create a logo for that business. So first of all, we're going to choose a background. So I'm going to go with a yellow background, right? Now, once you've chosen a good background color for yourself, what you're going to do from here is we're going to start adding the necessary elements that we need. So you can go ahead and actually upload your very own elements. Like, let's say I have this photo over here, and we're going to simply paste it up like this. Now, for example, if we want to remove the background for this photo, like let's say I only want the car, nothing in the back, what will we do? You could either go to edit photo and use the background remover that Canva gives you, but obviously it's on the pro plan, so it might not be available. So in that case, what you can do is you can go to a great website I use called remove.bg. Now over here, we're going to click on upload image. And once you click on upload image, it's going to open up your file explorer over here. Now from here, what you're going to do is you're simply going to add the car image that we have, okay? So let's say I have this car image over here, and I want all the stuff to be removed and just the car to appear in front of me. All right. So I'm going to use remove.bg, and you're going to see that everything from the back will be gone, and just the car like that will be left. Even the shadows are kept. That's how incredible this remover is. So once everything is done, I'm simply going to remove that. We're going to add the image that we removed. There we go. Once we have it, I'm going to increase the size, because it needs to be center of attention. Once we do this, from here, we're going to start adding our texts. All right. So the text I want to go ahead and add should, look pretty chic and look pretty good. So let's go ahead with something like, let's go with this. This one looks pretty cool. So once we choose the text we want, we're going to scroll it down over here. Obviously, we're going to choose a font color that, goes well. So this goes pretty cool. So I'm going to keep it like that. And down here in this text pile, we're going to write our text. So we're going to write something like best cars in town. So once we have that, we can add more elements in the back. Like, let's say I want to add some tires. You can go ahead and add tires for yourself and other elements that, you know, align and associate with, proper vehicles. So let's say I'm going to go ahead and click on see all. And we have a lot of elements over here. So let's say we have this tire screech element over here, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rotate it, make it a lot bigger. Do this. Now, as we can see, it's over the design, which doesn't really look cool. So I'm going to bring it to the back, and then I'm going to choose the design. Transparency, obviously choose the tire screech. Transparency, we're going to take it slightly down so it doesn't overpower the actual, media of the image. And once you're done with this, obviously you can choose to add more things into your design if you want to. So let's say if you want to add a small trademark in the bottom, let's say this over here, you can pretty simply just add it like that in the bottom, maybe in the top, wherever you want it, just like that. So once you've created a logo like this, simply you're going to go over ahead to share. Once you click on share, you're going to click on download. Once you click on download, you're going to go over ahead to the PNG section and you can choose whatever file format you want. Let's say I'm going to go with PNG. We're going to click on download like that. Wait for it to download, just takes a second. And once it's done, you can actually go ahead and inspect your design and look at this. How cool does this look? So that is basically how you're going to be creating logos. And once your logos are done, what you're going to do from there is you can simply go over on ahead to Canva Pro to actually buy it because Canva Pro is a great bulk up when you're designing on Canva. So I would definitely urge audiences to buy Canva Pro because it gives you the general, outlook and proper understanding of how a Canva design platform works. So yeah, that's pretty much about it when it comes to uploading your logo to Canva. Now, if you enjoyed this video, drop down a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, do let me know down in the comments below and I'll be making a whole lot more for you. Till then, that is all from me and I'll be seeing all of you next time. Goodbye.